Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Martin.
Congrats on the recent launch of your first book, Successful Selling for Small Business.
Okay, thank you.
With so many other sales books out there, why yours and why now?
Why mine and why now? The key thing here is relevance and timing. We're in post-recession times, and what that means is we're in a very challenging marketplace. It's very cluttered, very loud, very noisy. Tons of sellers and very few or very reluctant buyers. When I say tons of sellers, a lot of these are startups or people new to business development. If these startups or small businesses are going to succeed and convince reluctant buyers to buy, they need the right skill set and the right will set, or else they're not going to survive. So my book is really aimed at helping people sell effectively in very challenging market conditions, taking the fear away and giving people the skill set to do it really effectively.
Your book is aimed specifically at small business and startups. What's the difference between selling for small and large business? Surely it's the same skill?
Is it the same skill? Absolutely right, Martin. When it comes to the sales process, whether you're a small business or a large business, how you sell is pretty similar. However, the key difference, and why it's aimed at small business or startups, the key difference is who is doing the selling. In a large business, what you'll find is the company has a committed or dedicated sales team or sales force. They are professional people who understand and get sales, or should do. In a small business, you don't tend to find someone with the word sales in their title. It tends to be the MD of a company or their partner or just another. This could be a coach, it could be someone producing videos or a software engineer, and usually their skill set is very different to that of selling, and they feel nervous about it. So this book is aimed at helping people who don't naturally sell better and feel more comfortable about doing it.
What is your own story and background when it comes to sales and selling?
My own story and background is that I have been involved in sales for several decades. I started when I was 5 and I went on to work in international sales for 15 years. I've pretty much sold in every country in the world, from Frankfurt, Germany to Bogota, Colombia. I started off in my grandmother's sweet shop, the Sweetie division, and I also ran a number of market stalls around Dublin. So I've had a very mixed background when it comes to sales, from rough and ready to corporate world. And this has helped me a lot to understand some key fundamental differences in terms of who you're selling to and how you need to adapt your sales approach for every situation. But fundamentally, sales is my passion, and particularly selling with integrity.
And what specifically do you feel people will get from reading this book?
What they'll specifically get? Well, what they'll specifically get is sales, results, success. I'm guessing that's why people are buying the book. They want to do what they're doing more effectively and get better return on investment for their time they're investing in selling. However, possibly more important than that is giving people the confidence, the inspiration and the motivation to get out there and do it. A lot of people, I find, see sales as something sleazy or slimy. Also can be a little bit snobby about selling, so they tend to sit back and wait for business to come to them. This book is really focused on helping people to be proactive, take responsibility, take control for the success of their business and for actually going out and winning customers.
Okay, is there any one specific tip you'd be happy to share with us from your book?
One specific tip. How about 3?
Well, that'd be good, thank you.
3 for the price of 1. 3. The first thing, be interested. The second thing, be organised. And the third thing, be focused. Be interested. Really critical. You need to focus and understand your customer. You're not out there selling your product or service and focusing on you. You're out there helping people to buy you and to get you. And the way you'll do that effectively is by tuning into your customer, tuning into their wavelength, listening to them, understanding their needs. The second thing is around organisation and time management. You have to find the time to sell. It won't be given to you. You've got to make the time to get out there and integrate, connect, meet clients, meet potential clients. If they're not coming to you, you've got to go to them. And the third thing is be clear, be focused, be clear on what it is you're selling and be clear on who you're selling to. And then be really clear on what the right message is.
Okay, so what happens next? You got another book planned, perhaps?
What happens next? I have a number of books planned. I so enjoyed doing this one. I was really fired up, and as soon as it was finished, I sat down to write book number 2. I'm planning to bring out another book early next year, but actually I'm going to sit back for a little while and listen to what my customers are saying. So once this book gets out there and I start getting some feedback, I'm really keen to know what my customers are looking for. And although I've got some clear ideas as to what I want to write next, I'll be really interested to get that feedback from my customers and focus the book on their needs and make sure it hits the mark in that way.
Okay, well, thanks for your time today, Jackie, and all the best.
Okay, you're welcome, Martin. Thanks for the interview.